You're looking to spice things up. A new shop in downtown Marquette has got the answer. Spice Merchants has a bevy of flavorful spices. So this morning, Ashley Kirkland is there live to tell us more about what they have. Good morning, Ashley.
Good morning, Vicki. Now, the Spice Merchants of Marquette, they can allow you to take your food south of the border to Mexico, or you can go to Southeast Asia with the spices that they have here. Right now, I'm with one of the owners, Mike Carl. Mike, thanks so much for being here this morning. Now, you say the thing of this is you have to shop with your nose.
That's right, Ashley. You got to come in here and open all these jars of spices and smell them to see what the different ones are and what your tastes are. And it takes quite a while. We have a lot of blends, a lot of spices.
It does, because you have over 200 different spices and teas and everything. How did you choose these different spices to come here to the store?
Well, actually, they were chosen, a lot of them were chosen for us. Some we look at and choose on our own, but we're a Michigan-based company, and we set our store up with a lot of the spices we thought people would like up in this area.
Okay. And you mix spices as well here in the store. How do you go about mixing the different spices?
We follow a recipe book that we have, then we measure everything by the ounce, and so several of these spices in here, about half of them on our blend tables, we do mix in-house.
Okay. Now, you've picked out 5 of your favorite spices here. Talk to us about each individual one, starting with this Cranberry Rub.
The Cranberry Maple Rub is fantastic on pork, on especially pork chops or pork loins. We've sold a lot of this. My wife has done a really good Facebook picture with pork chops on it. Came out fantastic, and people seem to like it. Makes a great maple glaze for your pork. The next one we have here is the smoked tomato rub is a really good one too that people seem to like a lot. And when you smell it, you can just get the herbal essence of it.
Yeah.
Really fantastic.
Unfortunately, our viewers can't smell it, but I want them to see the colors of it. They're so rich and just fresh.
That's the thing. The spices here are extremely fresh. Tuscan blend is the top seller that we have. #1 seller. It's great on everything, whether you're doing, fish, seafood, salads, dipping, whatever. Fantastic blend. The next one is our signature Marquette Steak Rub, I believe. And that's another fantastic one that we like to have people test and try. And then we have a coffee barbecue rub.
And I picked that out for Vicki because she likes coffee. You don't have to choose now. You can put it on everything.
That's right. She can put it on chicken, fish, whatever she wants to do. She can have coffee, food. So perfect. Yeah.
And you guys, you said the entire store is gluten-free. Talk to us about that.
Everything in here is gluten-free. No GMO. It's all gluten-free. We sell gluten-free soups. All of our spices are gluten-free. We have a large selection of salt-free spices too for people that have salt issues. We also sell a big variety of Himalayan salts, French salts, sugars, infused sugars, and baking products.
Okay. And you also sell different things that are mixtures with the spices because people can just go home and take the bag. What do you have in addition to the spices and teas?
Well, we have couscous, brown rice, risottos. Very easy to make, very simple, and we have a lot of different gift items too, and grinders, mortars, pestles, Himalayan salt blocks, which have been extremely popular this season. So far since we opened, we've sold an awful lot of those for people to cook on. We have Himalayan salt lights and Himalayan salt shot glasses, but we have a lot of different infusers, and we have a big selection of teas, so we have a lot of gifts, grinders, infusers, teas.
Yeah.
Quite a few different gift items, too.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Mike. Well, Mike Jr. is going to help me to spice up my oatmeal this morning when we come back, Vicki. I'll take it back to you for now. Ashley Kirkland reporting live in Marquette, TV6 News.
Sounds great. Thank you very much, Ashley. I am
Spice
intrigued.
up your life. Ashley Kirkland is live at the Spice Merchants in Marquette to learn more about adding some spice to it. Ashley?
Well, Sam, for anyone who loves to cook, this is like their heaven. They have over 200 spices here for any dish that you like to make. And I'm here with one of the owners, Mike Carl Jr. Thanks so much for being here, Mike. Now, you guys mix up the different spices to make different kind of recipes. It's a strenuous job.
It is, yeah.
Okay, and so you have a little mask that you wear here. Why would you need to wear something like that?
Well, with some of the spices that we mix, some of our blends, I mean, they have a lot of fumes that come out of them. Some of them, can burn your sinuses, so we'll wear a dust filtration mask to prevent that.
And that just tells you how potent these spices are. These are some of the ones that you say you have to wear the mask for. I see devil's dust. What is that?
Devil's dust is just, your typical one of our standard blends that we have here. That's just a really spicy, just a really spicy blend that you can use on pretty much anything.
Okay. And if I'm a customer that comes in here, you have the different containers. How do I go about shopping?
So you can purchase what we have here, which would be a 1 ounce bag. Most of the blends would be weighed out in 1 ounce. You can also purchase them in a larger quantity or a smaller quantity if you want, but we would have to make that for you.
And for people that come in, maybe it's their first time, it's okay for them to open up the containers and actually see what's going on inside there.
Yeah, we encourage you to look at it, smell it, inspect it. So.
Yeah, because that's the only way that you're going to know how it actually is going to taste. And these are a couple of my favorite spices. Now, we were talking during the commercial break. Do spices go bad? And if so, how long does it take?
They do. Most of our spices have an 8-month shelf life, so spices do go bad, just like any other type of food. So. Yeah.
And these, you can see the robust colors. These are 2 different types of curries. How can you tell when spices do go bad?
A lot of the time, you can't. Most people will, keep spices in their shelf, forever. But generally, they'll start to consolidate, clump together. So it's good to make sure that they're fresh. You'll get a lot more flavor out of your dish.
Yeah, I know I have some spices that have been in the cabinet about a year or so. And you're going to help me, as Sean said, I need to spice up my oatmeal. I usually just do honey and brown sugar. What are we using here today?
So today we have our pumpkin ground and then our Vietnamese cinnamon. These are 2 pretty popular sellers here. Yeah, so we can just mix some of that in. We also have a lot of infused sugars that would probably go good with oatmeal.
Okay. I think that's a little bit too much water, so you can go ahead and put the spices in there. The pumpkin, I picked these 2 out because the cinnamon actually smells really good. You had different types of cinnamon. What makes this one unique?
This one has a much sweeter smell. It's not your traditional cinnamon. It also has a much sweeter taste to it, a different aroma. So just not your average cinnamon.
And I'll just need a little bit, and I'm gonna.
These are very potent, so you wouldn't need much to
mix that up, and let's see. It's really good. It tastes really good. I can taste the cinnamon, and I actually didn't have to add any sugar to it because the cinnamon was sweet enough. Okay, so tell people where they can find you on Facebook and physically the store.
Well, you can find us on Facebook. We're Spice Merchants, and then just come on by and we'll help you find whatever you need.
All right, thanks so much, Mike. They're right here on Washington Street in downtown Marquette. Make sure to stop by and get a whiff of what they have here at the Spice Merchants. Also, stick around for more of your TV6 Morning News.